Hello, everyone. Let's get into this. The Beyond Burger Man. Now, this guy, he's the chief operating officer of Beyond Meat, and he actually came from Tyson. He worked for Tyson Foods 3 decades, right? And so, the Beyond Booger Man, he actually bit off another man's nose. Okay? And so, the Booger Burger Man took a bite. Man, he took a bite of somebody else's nose, man. He allegedly bit off this other man's nose at an Arkansas college football game. Now. This man is 53. He was arrested for terroristic threatening and third-degree battery. He has been the operating chief, like I told you, he used to be at Tyson's Foods for 3 decades, but now he's the COO since December. But maybe just the Beyond Meat was missing a seasoning. Maybe it was missing some type of pickle relish, if you will, because he actually bit somebody's nose. Man, can you imagine what was up in that other person's nose and he up here taking a bite? Now, I don't want to use Mike Tyson, but remember that situation with Mike Tyson? I don't want to say nothing bad about Mike, because Mike, I don't want you to come after me, man. No pun intended, okay? But right here, this was over the weekend that the Booger Man took a bite of somebody else's nose. And so he was booked for third-degree battery and booked in the Washington County Jail on Saturday evening. He was released Sunday. He was able to bail out. He probably has enough, money to bail out unless they let him out in his own recognizance. And, he wasn't going to respond to nobody's request for an interview. Would you? Would you respond? Why would you do an interview? Man, I wouldn't do no interview. I would not do an interview if I just bit off somebody's nose. Now, can you imagine the boogers in this man's mouth after he bit off somebody else's nose? Can you imagine that? The Booger Man. He got a new name, guys. The Booger Man. Booger Burger Man. However you want to say it. But he took a bite of somebody else's nose. And man, this something else. Because you don't know what was up in that other person's nose. Now you got it up in your mouth. Man, oh man. It says the altercation happened in a parking garage in the Razorback Stadium after the University of Arkansas football game, according to a preliminary police report. Now, allegedly, this man, Ramsey, the Booger Burger Man, he punched through the back windshield of a Subaru after it made contact with the front tire of his car, his front tire, okay? And the Subaru owner, he then got out of his car, and Ramsey, the Booger Burger Man, started punching him and bit his nose, ripping the flesh on the tip of the nose. Right there, the flesh, the tip of that nose right there. That's where you got the nostrils and the little tip right there. You don't know what was stuck up in that man's nose for you to be, And then the victim and a witness also alleged that Ramsey told the Subaru owner he would kill him. He was going to kill him, unalive him. He was going to delete him, for them buggers. He was going to delete the man for them boogers. You understand that? He went too far. Don't you guys think he went too far to try to delete this man for his boogers? And then what was he going to do? Take the boogers back to, Beyond Burgers and add them in for like a pickle relish or, because most boogers are green. And what was he going to do? Now, guys, ladies, gentlemen, don't get upset because this is kind of vulgar, right? In a sense that it's nasty, talking about boogers, right? But we've all had boogers in our nose, right? Sometimes you sitting at the stoplight, right? You're sitting there, you look over and somebody just digging all up for gold in there. But there's no gold up in their nose. It's a booger up in there and you trying to get it out. How many of you have been there where you had a booger up in your nose and you had to get it out? You was blowing and it wouldn't come out. You stuck your finger up in there trying to dig and get it out. How many of you have done that and people watching you just like you be watching other folks when they digging for gold, but they not really digging for gold. They digging for natural resources. Boogers are natural resources that form up in your nose. You know that boogers are natural resources that form up in your nose. And then no telling what else was up in that man's nose. That he over there biting off this man's nose. Now, he wasn't doing real good over there anyway at the Beyond Burgers. And he wasn't doing well. The Booger Burger Man was not, because since he been operating as chief of Beyond Meat since December, the food company has been facing skepticism from investors over disappointing sales, operating challenges, and its long-term growth prospects. The stock has fallen 73% of this year, dragging its market down to $1.09 billion. Just 3 years ago, the company was valued at $13.4 billion. And like I told you, he used to be with Tyson's Food, overseeing the poultry division. But he wasn't happy with that, because obviously he was interested in boogers. Boogers that will go into those burgers to try to make them more edible. Them natural resources that you're supposed to get from the earth. But he tried to get it from this guy's nose, right? And so here we are with this Booger Burger Man up here biting off somebody's nose. Now, no telling why this man did it, but I'm just throwing that in there allegedly, trying to, I'm just throwing it out there, that the man was looking for some natural resources to go into Beyond Burgers that he was over there fixing up, right? So only way he could do it to get them natural resources and use some pickle relish, because you all know that pickle relish is green, right? Most pickle relishes that I've seen are green. Some of it could be like a lighter yellow color depending on what type of relish it is, but most of the time, pickle relish is green. So dude was over there biting off somebody else's nose to get that natural resources to go into the Beyond Burger so that stock could come back up. Because, skepticism, what's going on over there? Well, obviously, the Booger Burger Man, he was trying to come up with some solutions, and that was one of the solutions. Well, you guys leave your comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and please don't get upset over the Booger Burger Man, because that's what he is. If you're biting off somebody's nose, you are a Booger Burger Man. God bless you all. Today, boy, I tell you, the Booger Man. And don't forget the copyright disclaimer on the Section 107 of Copyright Act 1976. This is fair use. And since this is public knowledge, y'all. The Booger Man.